in the pink. I'm going to check her. There's a simple way to check to see if you can put your hands down. I only need one person for each of these. But you're all going to have the benefit of doing it. So, this is Kathy. Where are you from, Kathy?
Right here from Chicago.
Oh, we need a mic probably so she gets on the... Well, how handy.
Yeah.
Right here. We came to you. Somebody came up to me at one of the breaks and said, I manifested you. I live here, and I've been wanting to hear you speak. And I'm like, how perfect is that? All right, so I'm going to have you, to check someone's meridians if they're running in reverse. You actually stand about 5 or 6 feet apart from them. You're going to turn towards me, and I'm just going to, well, actually, I'm going to do something first. I'm going to demonstrate. I'm just going to use a simple, have you had any water in the last little bit? Half hour?
Yes.
Okay. It's really important that people are hydrated. In doing any kind of energy clearing or muscle testing or energy checking, I prefer to call it, because we're really checking her energy here. And so I've got some water up here in case someone needs to, within the last 30 minutes, they should be hydrating. And especially with EFT, that's not something that's put out there very much, is that you need to be drinking water when you're doing energy clearing. Water is a big part of the cells communicating energetically. Okay? All right, if you'll just say, my name is Kathy.
My name is Kathy.
Just keep your arm like it's a branch on a tree. See, she's real firm. I'm pressing very, very, very hard. Say, my name is Sally.
My name is Sally.
And she'll weaken, and just, most of you are familiar with this kind of intervention, but for those that aren't, whenever we're aligned with something that's not true to our inner truth, our energy will disconnect and we'll go weak. And another way to check people to make sure they're hooked up right, you have a master point right here. It's really below your third eye. If you'll put a finger in the middle between your eyebrows and move it up just about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. Let's use your other hand on that. Just go ahead and face the audience. Put it up just a little bit. She should check weak, because I'm causing a disruption in her flow by putting her finger on that point. So if somebody were checking strong when they put their finger up here, I'd have them do the 3 thumps, what I'm about to show you. And so that's just for me to make sure I'm getting the feedback I want, okay? Now, go ahead and you can put your hands down. So I'm seeing that her energy, from what we're checking, we're going to check something very specific now and see if her meridians are running in a reverse pattern. So turn towards me. And just walk towards me. Okay, and put your arm up, just to the side. And see, she goes weak. That's telling me her meridians are flowing in a backwards flow, rather than in a moving in support with her, moving in a forward flow. Just that walking towards you is a setup to check that. Okay, now to correct it, it's very simple. Your first 2 points, and I'm going to ask everyone to stand up to do this, because it's going to allow the meridians to flow more openly because you're in a standing position. You might stand to the side of your chair. If everyone stood to the left of their chair, you're going to have more room, rather than in front of your chair. Does that make sense? Because then you're between the tables rather than between a chair and a table. Your first 2 points, and again, there's going to be some people that believe it has to be exact or look a certain way. My belief system is, if it's close enough and you have the intention, it'll work. So there's different schools of thought out there when it comes to energy processes. Your belief will drive the details. And so my belief, I'm pretty generous about it, because it's, again, you have an intelligent system that knows how to correct itself. It knows how to correct. Your first 2 points, you can take both fingertips, or a thumb and the fingertips of one hand. It doesn't matter, so it can look like this. I'm going to actually hold my mic away a little bit. You're going to thump on what's called your K27s, and you're going to take 3 deep breaths. I breathe in. I like to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. It doesn't matter if it's right or left hand. Okay, Okay, my second position is going to be if I put my thumb between my breasts and move up 1.5 inches. This is your thymus point. Ladies, when you think, I've eaten too much, I'm going to get fat, just tap right here. Stimulate that thymus. A lot of people can be sore on these points. If you're sore, it means they need stimulation. You've got blocked energy there. Third position, put your fingertips into your armpits, drop down about 4 inches. For the ladies, it'll be right around where your bra strap is, and you're going to thump there. Again, the breathing. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to have her walk towards me again. And turn to the audience. Just put your arm out. And see how she's solid. She corrected that. She just got her meridians, flushed them out, kicked them up, got them moving. How do you feel?
Yeah, neat.
Can you feel that?
Oh, yes, I can.
This is one we'll use a lot around the afternoon. It's probably a blood sugar thing because because a lot of times when we'll eat heavy lunches, that, whole blood sugar, insulin things really bring in. But if you'll do this 3 thumps, it'll give you a kick. You're driving in a car and you start to get sluggish. This will bring that energy up. My son one day was crabbing about his homework. I don't want to do my homework. He was probably in 6th grade at the time. He was around 12. I don't want to do my homework. I said, come over here. He goes, no, you're going to start tapping on me or something. And then he said, and I don't want to do my homework. I don't want to change how I feel.
Great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, Kathy.